Hello there. A little late. Couldn't get the audio capture to work against the storm, so I'm capturing desktop audio, which, boy, I hate doing that, but it is what it is. Didn't want to spend yet another half an hour trying whatever I could. I'm also really stuffy, so I'm gonna be blowing my nose a bit, and hopefully that doesn't make the experience too miserable for either of us. But anyway, gonna be well, gonna be high rolling today, I think, because I am starting this one off with two negative modifiers, both of which are really, really bad. Barren lands, absolutely no fertile soil anywhere, so no farming, which is usually how I get food and win. So that's scary. And also, you just start with 150 hostility, which is truly awful. Let's see if we get some benefits. Small pockets of sea marrow form the ground. Gain 5 sea marrow for every coal you produce during drizzle season. Okay. Kind of incentivize getting a coal mine. There are a lot of ore deposits on the marshlands, so that's very viable. Faint flame, resources burn quicker. I'm a little worried about getting through the storm in this one. Recipes producing building materials yield fewer goods. I don't like how inefficient that makes things. Greater threat is terrible. The -2 for every dangerous and forbidden glade discovered, that ramps up real fast, and like, ooh boy, it really makes you not want to open dangerous and forbidden glades, but you kind of have to win, I find. And then you have alluring lights, where people wander off into the forest and die at hostility 7 if they don't have 2 services, which is never gonna happen. let's just clear that up right away. Never gonna get 2 services going. So basically the name of this game is get hostility lower by any means necessary. And I don't know if, like, there's no guarantee any means will present themselves, because I can't start with any means of reducing hostility. So I gotta cross our fingers and use rerolls judiciously, and maybe get lucky with our rolls. I certainly don't mind starting with a lumber mill. Lord knows I'll need a lot of planks for beaver houses. It's a very strong building in general. Smithy? I wouldn't mind it. Coats and tools are both very, very, very helpful. So I probably shouldn't turn my nose up at it. Ranch and Trapper's Camp also good. Press is like okay if you're going for like, well, I mean press has its uses. Don't get me wrong. 3-star oil makes a lot of things more viable, and the ability to make flour can get you out of a jam. But I think Smithy's stronger here. And then finally, I have either the Artisan or the Rain Mill. Guildhouse and Market are like fine, but it's a little early for that. So we're just gonna click Rain Mill. Alright, only building materials basic building block materials we were presented with is planks, which, while only 1 out of the 3, it is the most important 1 out of the 3, so we can take solace in that at least. Because almost every building takes planks. Oh jeez, right. I forgot with the extra hostility modifier, I can get up to 3 if I run full woodcutters. Ack. I need a harpy house down, like, now then. Oh, but I can't. I need it to build the lumber mill. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oops, misclicked there. In fact, I'm not even sure how I clicked on that. Let's go with 10 and 10. I don't like to overcommit to building materials in our initial workstation, because in general, I prefer to make them more efficiently when I can, especially bricks. Alright, what's our first cornerstone? Nothing good is the answer. Really not set up to make any tools right now. Something better, please. Maybe some trade reduction. Spices? I don't think... Yeah, neither herbs nor roots are native to this land, so that's not great. I mean, there's something to be said about trade logs, but I think there's definitely need to reroll, look for hostility reduction or something that helps me early game. Ah. There's no native bugs, so dye extractor isn't great. Sahilda's cookbook is okay. We have harpies, and that's kind of like, oh good, I have harpies, and now I want Sahilda's cookbook. Because you make pie, and then you also make jerky. It's very nice. Extra good if you get lizards, too. I think Flame Amulets is just going to have to be my pick. Keep that last reroll in my back pocket, and just run full woodcutters. Take what I can get. This game does worry me a great deal. It is, it's not looking too, like, my prospects are not great. Let's just get that out of there. Let's get that out of my brain. But do our best. I'm not sure I want to open the orders just yet. I think ultimately I would rather get a nice stock of building materials just in case it says, hey, you have 6 minutes to level up the hearth, go. I'll be much happier if I have not clicked on them before I've at least gotten enough, I've at least gotten a full stack of planks. And even if there's I don't need to pop glades quite yet either. Gonna blow my nose, I'm very sorry. Woo! Having a nose is disgusting. Yeah, they actually don't have a whole lot to do in the crude workstation because we have no rocks or clay, and leather is very scarce from the trees. Marshlands is tough. If it wasn't for the fact that the trees also drop food at a fairly decent rate, it would be really bad. Really, really bad. Alright, we're out of leather, so let's get you building stuff. Definitely need the Harpy House sooner rather than later, because they will be quite upset during the storm. And I would not like my single Harpy to go. Not quite yet. How much building material do we have in stock? 15? 15 and 14? I mean, that's not bad. Plenty of lumber, because we're running full woodcutters at least. Alright, I think it's time to pop an order. Let's see what we do. Break into a dangerous glade quickly. Also, metal veins is available. Apothecary is really good. 2-star biscuit production is, well, it's the best you're going to get for biscuit production. And I could use the tea or incense for glade events. The tea is worthwhile for the harpies too. Don't care anything about the skewers unless I happen to find some foxes or lizards. Tough choice. like, if I go deliver copper ore, that could be pretty good, because I already have tool production, a tool production building, so getting extra copper bar production would be very strong, but I have no building that gives me copper bar production, nor do I have any guarantee it will happen. This, however, gives me a blueprint in 5 parts, which is really valuable. This might be worth rolling the dice on the hurried expedition, scary as it is. Let's pop open another. Harpy Resolve. Is that doable? I'm not gonna do funding the expedition for a very long time, but like... We're at 6 right now. Get another 6 once the Harpy House is built, so I could just prioritize that and then favor them. Might not be bad. I don't have a lot of time, though, is the thing. How long do I have to have this for? 30 seconds. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Okay. We'll try it. And funding the expedition is back, so is relics. Like, both of these are a coin flip, more or less. Funding the expedition is, like, slightly more likely to happen, because I will try to make tools as hard as I can. But yeah, looks like I'm doing an early dangerous glade pop. Don't like that at all. Although, yeah, the problem is I have to complete the event. Normally I would like be very happy waiting for like end of drizzle to start anything in there, but I can't wait around and still have any chance of completing Hurried Expedition. Likewise, I'm definitely going to need a trading post very soon if I'm going to pop into this glade. I don't think you ever get a trader year 1 unless you get a, Traders Come Faster Cornerstone. So, no need to go nuts on that. Let's... gonna cut this guy, have him build, because I need the Harpy House up, like, now. Like, now. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we'll hit 15 very soon. There we go, yeah. We're getting the flock for sure. Excellent. Which means we'll also need another Harpy House to fit all of the new Harpies, but, certainly worse fates. Okay. Got that open. That's a blood flower. That's both bad and great. Let's wait 2 seconds. Turn in the flock and just send our brand new harpies over here to take care of the blood flower. You don't need anything special for the blood flower, which is very nice. Ooh, wow, the furnace? Holy butts. That's a great pickup. That's an exceptionally great pickup. Wow. Copper bar production, brick production, and pie production? Furnace is a great building just in general, and finding that in my first glade, oh my goodness. That's gonna help a lot. That's gonna be a huge boon. We also found some stone for bricks, and I'm going to have to put down a trapper's camp soon because we'll need food, as it turns out. Alright. Good start. Well, not a great start, but it's a start that is not bad. It got better. Gonna just talk to someone really quickly. Alright. How's the hostility looking? Okay. Someone's gonna be upset. Are they? Maybe not. I'll have to unfavor the harpies, but I think if I get this building up soon, which we have the fabric to do, and the park... Oh, the park's done. Ooh. Well... I will... Let's see. 2, 4, 5. So that'll be 6, 7, 8. I do need these 2 beaver houses built to make this work, because I need 8 people sheltered for me to have just enough resolve to handle this. I could just drop a shelter and fix the problem, granted. So that'd be 4 plus 3. Oh, that doesn't solve the problem immediately. 2 of them would. I don't want to put down 2 of them, but whatever. I should be a lot less reluctant to. Anyway, we'll wait for the beavers to be upset before we switch off harpy reputation. And then we'll deal. Also, I should look at the blueprint I got. Apothecary we're gonna get very soon, which I'm kind of a little upset that popped up, honestly. Trapper's Camp seems fine. Can't use it yet, but like all my food's gonna come from that. How good's the ranch here, though? Like, I don't have anything to feed the animals in the ranch. They don't eat mushrooms. Got no plant fibers. Ooh, the beavers are upset too. How'd that happen? Alright. Alright, stop clear cutting. Oh god. Stopping all clear cutting doesn't even solve the problem. Which, I mean, that happens when you have flame amulets. I'll have to sack wood for a little bit. Hopefully not for too long. Once I get the houses built, this will be a lot better. Yeah, weirdly I think it's just Trapper's Camp, but I can wait for a little bit. Maybe see who my next race is. That might affect it. Okay, okay, the shelter will solve my problem. Bam. Excellent. Now we can put the woodcutters back to work because we upgraded the hearth. Got a nice +2 resolve and a bunch of resolve from everybody having a home. Huzzah! Well, not everybody, but most everybody. Enough people that I stopped caring, basically. I am a nice viceroy. A nice roy. Anyway, speed up a bit. Newcomers. Looks like we got lizards this game. That's fine. Does make me want to lean on the Trapper's Camp a whole lot more. Also kind of regretting picking up Sahil's cookbook. I could bring these people in, but it's a little rough. I don't have housing and it'll bump me up to hostility level 3, and I think I'd rather have the woodcutter than the extra help right now, because all of the jobs I need doing are being done. So we can sit on the extra people for now. I don't need the extra hostility. Because we can't go up to level 3 yet. Level 3 is unsustainable. Alright. Got through the storm. Huzzah. Food's looking a little rough, you know, because of the blood flower eating all of our food, because it does that and I hate it. Do the lizards, like, bring anything to the table right now? They could work in the furnace, but that just makes them happy. It doesn't make them more productive. Then again, my only real source of food is the small trapper's camp right now, and 2 lizards would kind of just make that perfect. Alright. Guess that's a good reason. Alright. Oh, plus they come with 10 tools, so I just finished funding the expedition. Cool. No reason not to just click that then. Well, there is slightly a reason. I meant 0 impatience, and I'm sort of wasting it a little bit. Anyway, now I have lizards. Trapper camp seems a lot better. I already have flowers, so provisioner is not as nice. Tinkerer's like... I mean, the big thing you want Tinkerer for is the tools, so it's not that great. Artisan is like kinda meh. Press could be good. Is it really gonna be press? That feels weird. I do want the pigments from somewhere. Let me, real quick, use the exceptionally good UI and find pigments and remind myself what the heck makes pigments. Rain mill? Oh no, use this ingredient. Product, pigments. Yes, good, thank you. Manufactory, tinctury, artisan, cookhouse. I would way prefer the cookhouse to anything else. Because I already have coat production. Tinctury is really just like, you're really doubling up pointlessly on a lot of stuff here. I don't need the training gear. It's just for the lizards, and packs of building material being 1 more star is kind of like meh. It's very meh. Maybe press. We do get leather from the trees. If we happen to find like really big meat deposits, this can turn into water skins really easily, which will let us make pickled goods, which will make the beavers and lizards very happy. At least we're pretty well set up for complex food right now. Pies and biscuits are all we need, and we already have a rain mill. So that, we got that going for us. Should put down a smithy soon. Actually, like to put it over here, now that I think about it, and the reason for that is because they're both beaver-looking buildings, and I care about aesthetics more than I should. Yeah, let's just clear this space out, basically. Do need a little bit more space for houses, but we'll suck it up for now. Anyway, New Year, what's our cornerstone? Trade hub, huh? That is a win condition. Let's check our orders. If we get something that gives me +1 to pack production, that will make me want to get that really, really, really badly. Hi. 22 Harpy Resolves get you the Alchemist Hut. That's really strong. Alternate source of metal, tea, wine, can use all of that. Plus it's just a blueprint. Yeah, can't not just click that button. Trapper's Trial. Gets the smokehouse. But you need 50 insects and 50 meat. Insects are not native to this map. You can get them a little bit from stone deposits, but without, like, big stone deposits, that seems real unlikely. Like, real super unlikely. Plus, I will have to stop meat and bug consumption, which, like, isn't the end of the world. The grass cap mushrooms also give bugs, and I did start with a herbalist camp because, well, this reason. How much time is it giving me? 8 minutes. Gosh, that's a lot. And I have to get all that meat too. Ugh. Aiding the flock is a way better option here. +3 to Harpy Resolve will help me out immensely through the entire game. And the building materials and packs of crops are at least much more doable. Smokehouse isn't that great either. But the biscuits and the plus to jerky is really strong too. I think it's more viable than I'm giving it credit for though. Basically just have to get these camps built immediately. Oop. That's not the priority system, that's the recipe priority. Alright, so we need all of our camps filled and we need to fully man them ASAP if we're going to do the timed event. Which we are. Now the question is what do with this? Rebellious Spirit is going to be useful for sure because I have a feeling this game will go a while. And I'll need all the global resolve I can get. But then again, Trade Hub is just like a win condition. If I get like an excessive amount of something, which the lumber mill can get me an excessive amount of planks. So I could get a lot of building material packs and just start trading those away like they're made of candy. Like, it's very viable to just win through that. Because you do reach a point once you get plenty of stuff that selling 60 amber worth of goods is like easy. So I'm going to click it. It's not the worst idea I have ever had. Probably. Anyway, let's get a lizard house down. Alright, Stonecutter's camp is done. Also, don't forget to forbid bug eating. Disappointing as I'm sure that is to everybody. Really want this blood flower to go so it doesn't suck up bugs for no reason. Herd expedition is done. Excellent. Gotta just turn that in for sure. There's something to be said about delaying turning those in to get the full impatience decrease, but that doesn't really apply to timed orders because you can't just sit on timed orders and let them time out. That's a bad idea, generally. Alright. That's like okay. We gotta get the lizards on the trapper's camp to get as much meat as humanly possible. And now we need builders. Yeah, we can we just sit on this for a while? We don't really need the blood flower like hyper emptied out as fast as possible because it just, you know, it's fine. So let's just put a beaver on that. We don't need plank production like going crazy right now. We do need this food production going crazy right now. So hopefully between the mushrooms and the rocks we will get 50 insects around the time we collect 50 meat from the trapper's camp. Without a +1 to meat production, I'm actually very worried that this just won't happen. I do have to fully get rid of two of these deposits to get enough meat, so like a little rough. Would actually behoove me to get the trade post up. Bring in a trader and maybe buy the food. In fact, that's looking more and more viable by the second. Let's just do that. Because currently, it ain't looking good. I severely underestimated how much time it would take to get this many insects. But we'll keep trying. Gonna keep everybody working on it. Is it turn it in? Yeah, sure is. Alright. Hopefully Sahilda shows up and we'll get a whole bunch of food and we can just buy our way out of this problem. Well, not a problem, but, you know, a lack of winning, I guess. It is Sahilda. She did not bring any meat or bugs, though, unfortunately. Yeah, very unfortunate. No way to speed it up without absolutely crushing my impatience. Yeah, also need to turn off meat consumption too. What am I thinking? I guess the real question is, do I want to buy anything? Probably not. I really do not have the money to, money or resources to get 23 ambers worth of good for a relatively minor benefit. So that's a bust. That's unfortunate. Definitely don't think we're gonna get Trapper's Trial. You really need to be set up for this. A lot more than I expected to need to be. Let's pop into these glades already. We're gonna open those up no matter what anyway. May as well. What do we find? Some eggs, drizzle geyser. That can be maybe useful. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it. And we found some more meat, at least. Swamp wheat and some copper. Might honestly be worth building a mine on that copper right now. Normally I turn my nose up at just 2 deposits, but at this point, being able to make copper bars already, it feels like it's worthwhile. Trapper's Trial is just gonna fail. I should never have clicked on it. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea and it was doomed to fail. Once again, I find myself at 3 hostility and not a lot I can do about it. Ick. Impatience just rolled over too. Yeah, don't like that much at all. Don't like that at all. Not even a slight little bit. Yeah, I mean, I need the houses up as a priority 1, basically, and that's all I can do, more or less. I'll absolutely have to swap out my harpy for a lizard to get enough happiness to get through this storm. Let's just get that going right now. Oh my lord. Everyone's upset. Ack. It's real bad. I have to cut woodcutters and sack to get through this storm, which is bad. It's very bad. Alright. Run as many woodcutters as we possibly can. I have just enough to run 4 of them. That's good, I guess. And lizards are still not happy enough, so let's get the other one over here in, like, the furnace. Yeah, best we got right now. Have him start making bricks, and if we happen to find any copper ore from magic, I guess, we'll have him smelt it. And I can get the beavers clearing out the rest of the blood flowers. Okay. People are happy enough. Which is all I can ask for. I'll need someone in their workstation to make fabric at some point, I'm sure. We can turn off brick production here now, though. Because our brick production is going to happen in the furnace. Yeah. I am minorly disappointed that I missed out on trappers. I think I unconsciously knew it was a bad idea, but, you know. I have to do the difficult thing for content. Of course. Of course, of course. Ooh, also I could turn on the chat minigame. I can just do that. Nearly forgot that part. Gosh, the lizards are way happier than I expect them to be. I think I could put one back on the trapper's camp. I will want all of this food collected soon. Once this guy's done with his bricks, Harpy resolve is low. What? But why? You should be perfectly fine. Oh, we ran out of coats. Yeah, that would do it. Alright. Fair. Kinda diddly squat I can do about that, unfortunately. Which is bad. It's quite ungood. Yeah, I mean, I can start triple sacrificing at the hearth. Definitely not my ideal approach to hostility. Especially given that we have very little wood right now. Might have to, though. God, starting with 150 hostility is brutal. Just brutal AF. Alright. Wait for the harpies to cap out, then stop sacking. Save what little wood I can. Okay. 30 seconds left for the storm. Hopefully, the harpies won't leave in the next 20 seconds. They might leave in the next 20 seconds. Yeah, alright. Stop the bleeding at least. Good. Okay, 10 seconds. It will not leave in the next 10 seconds, right? Right? Game? Right, game? Okay. Closer than I would have preferred, I think. Let's get a harpy in the hearth to make everybody move faster. Someone in the furnace, someone in the trapper's camp. Let's bring in new people. Hostility is still a huge issue, so I'm going to bring in as few as I can. Call that okay. I guess the harpy can work on some fabric in the workstation. Though we don't need it for anything right now. Oh hey, the mine's done. Wonderful. I'd love the pit horse, but right now I don't have an excess of planks whatsoever. Trader's gonna be a while, so I may as well collect the cornerstone now. Ooh, hello. Gosh, This is a very difficult choice between tanning racks and export specialization. I did get Trade Hub saying, hey, what if I just make a lot of stuff, put it in boxes and sell it, and that way I'll win. But tanning racks literally triples our only leather income, which is one from the trees very occasionally. And that is kind of the only way we can get fabric right now. And we will need it for coats. So there's a lot to say about tanning racks. Silent looting would also be nice, don't get me wrong, but popping open caches is not this year, I don't think. This year we have to not die to the blight. Alright, decided we need fabric. What are we getting now? No. Gosh. Artisan would be nice, don't get me wrong, but there's no vegetables anywhere on this map whatsoever. And there never will be, because there can't be any fertile land unless I happen to fall upon that, like, blight cauldron that gives fertile land. But that is a big if. I think Royal Gardens is, like, guaranteed here. This takes a lot of building material. Like, I think it's like 40 of every building material to do 20 harmony decorations. It's a lot. You could build a lot with those materials, but +1 to exports and 3 wildfire essence is like a no-brainer. It's very, very good. New clothes. I have coat production. Ooh, and it gives me even more leather. Oh yeah, this is just like that's gonna be a huge help actually. Yeah, we need to get some coat production up faster now. That'll be lovely. That'll be lovely and good. We'll probably cut some people out of the camps once I need to, you know, fill up all these other places people need to be. We can start getting flour going. And we will want packs of building material once all of our buildings are made. I'll need another beaver house also, before I forget. Don't mind keeping this as a little overflow house also. Let's get you guys up here. I need this area cleared out. Alright. Blight post is about to be ready. I will definitely want a harpy on that. We have enough food that I'm comfortable pulling someone off the herbalist camp. And make me some purging fire as efficiently as possible. It's very important that they're very efficient with that, because we don't have a lot of wood to spare. Burnt way too much of it during the storm. And we're definitely running on a deficit of it, even with 2 fully stocked woodcutters going as hard as they can on it. It is rough. We have rough days ahead. Okay. We have exposed a road to the mine. That'll do for now. Having biscuits up during the storm will help out a lot. Like a lot. Enough that I think it's worth getting someone on the rain mill and getting somebody on the apothecary. So you just make biscuits out of whatever we have. Oh, we don't have anything available for biscuits, do we? Ooh, right. No berries. Roots drop from rocks occasionally, don't they? Yeah, the rocks occasionally drop roots. It's basically no one eats roots until they're turned into biscuits. Ugh, pardon. Herbs and berries. I don't think berries or herbs are native to this land. Yeah, no native herbs or berries, which is kinda butts. Means we're kinda just dependent entirely on roots, which is kinda rare to get. Well, we can get pie at least. Because we can turn eggs and bugs and meat into that. So, pie will definitely also help our unhappiness. But I don't think we're gonna make any biscuits. Maybe I just let that harpy be a builder for a bit, or put him back in the herbalist camp. No, I do need builders right now. Yeah, just turn the grain into flour for now. We can't use it for anything else. Well, we could make it into oil, but you can't eat oil. And right now, eating is our primary concern. And the storm and the hostility, this is gonna be a really terrible really soon. Very low on bricks. Can you just deliver that like immediately? We need to make this smithy soon to make coats so that the harpies don't leave during the storm, and also the beavers. Ugh, God, I'm stuffy. Gonna blow my nose again. Pardon. Okay, I'm good. Good for now. Probably pull someone off the stonecutters camp and get them on coat production. I probably will need 2 people producing coats, more likely than not. But you never know. Maybe I have few enough people that I can get away with not doing that quite yet. Also, I should consider upgrading the hearth and working on the harmony resolve. It's a lot to do. Let's upgrade the hearth by putting down many pretty things. Alright, the Blight Storm has happened. We have 3 of the 10 fuel we need, which is a little scary. Actually, it's a lot of scary. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very worried about the storm. I probably need a second harpy on the Blight post to take care of that. But we're not gonna have enough wood. Can I afford another woodcutter camp? I can. But like, I don't think I can spare the manpower from anywhere. Maybe the mine? Maybe. Maybe? I very rarely run 3 woodcutters. It's generally like so much hostility that you can't get any global resolve during even drizzle season. So I don't like it. But it might be what I have to do. I don't know. The path to victory is unclear this game, which I'm not a fan of. Why did you have to be forbidden? Why couldn't you have been nice to me? Ooh. Steel drills is pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think it's so great that I make myself completely destitute of resources. Yeah, I almost certainly cannot afford that. Which is unfortunate. I really need to get, like, the building material production up, but, like, we're so low on wood. I can't justify putting planks into boxes. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of worried I can't justify making planks. Yeah, especially given how much wood Especially given how much wood it takes to make purging fire. A lot. It takes a lot as how much it takes. You're making coats, that's fine. You're still delivering planks, which is good. Get out of there. Do I have to buy wood from you? You don't have any to buy, so I guess that solves that problem. That little dilemma has solved itself. Can't open any caches. I'm starting to get a little trickle of copper in now. Just a trickle though. Could start making tools. It's not crazy. Even though it takes wood. Which is kind of crazy. Alright, well we got up to 10 purging fire. Thank goodness. We'll put the harpies back on the post once I hear the rumbling of distant thunder. But for now, we'll have them building. Maybe we can get this other woodcutter camp up and start chopping some trees down, and that'll be lovely. Low on fuel. Yeah, not wrong. Yeah, not wrong. Alright. Leveled up the hearth. Everything is faster now, which can be very helpful. You're still turning grain into flour, and you're making pies. You are making pies. Good. You guys are making coats. Lots of coats. You still haven't delivered them, unfortunately. But, you know, kind of is what it is. Feels like I'm gonna need some help. Maybe it's Forsaken Altar time. If it didn't take 60 wood, it would be definitely Forsaken Altar time. But wood is an issue. I cannot ignore it. You have run out of flour to churn, so I guess you're done. For the moment. Ooh, right. Need to turn back on meat and bug eating. And probably cancel mushrooms, because we can turn that into flour, and that will be another source of pies. Yeah, let's do that. Well, we have a lot more buildings. Also, remember when I said when the distant rumble of thunder comes, I want to put people on the blight post? It happened, I just didn't do it. I just forgot. Anyway, let's get the harpies in there. They made a really nice change recently where the blight people will actually just go to the cysts pre-storm, as you can see. They're going to the post to get fuel, and then they're going to stand by, ready and waiting to start torching everything, which is great. Because it can come down to a matter of seconds at this level of blight, right? Am I playing on 11 or 10? I forget now. Yeah, I'm playing on 11, because the Blight Rot impact is stronger. Woo! Fun. Okay. Must get below 4, because that is such a huge resolve hit that there's no way I could survive it. Okay. 3 might be survivable. Let's see how we fare. Everyone's very upset. If we stopped woodcutting altogether, it does not get us there. Not even close. So that's stinky. Well, it kind of gets us close. In fact, if we got another impatience point, we might be able to get just beneath what we need to. Ugh. I really needed a way to reduce hostility that is not flame amulets. Are the coats delivered yet? Like, everyone's real upset right now, guys. We basically have no fuel. Oh, lordy. Alright. Gotta get a lizard on the hearth. We need you in the furnace, so let's swap you out. Certainly makes the lizards okay. Might be able to favor the harpies through this and put excess beavers in the mines to make them happy. They yearn for the mines, you see. And that might just get us there. Lizards might be cranky. Generally, you need more than 7 lizard happiness to get through the storm safely. I think it's like 14 or something to guarantee you get through it. But yeah, this is kind of all I get to do right now. Scary. At least the blight's under control. That's the only thing that's under any sort of control right now. Is not good. Furnace takes storm. Jeez, we're running out of fuel. In fact, we're out of fuel. Balls. Balls. Alright. So, this is a disaster. We need to find any wood that's just lying around anywhere. Blight post? Blight post, yeah. You have a ton of fuel. And, all the cysts are gone? You're getting ingredients, you're going to the workplace. You're purging a cyst, which I think it's fine to just pull everyone off that. Okay. Is any place else using wood? You're using planks, which is fine. Planks aren't burnable. The furnace, you also use wood to make copper. Alright, so we'll turn off copper production for the moment. That'll get us a bit of wood. Let's order all of the woodcutter camps to deliver whatever they've got right now. Then cross fingers and pray, I guess. Beavers are... the beavers... it's gonna be really hard to make the beavers happy enough to matter. Maybe not. Maybe I can put enough of them in the rain mill that the problem sort of solves itself. Barely. Everyone that isn't on a woodcutter's camp is good. Get you in there. Don't need the mushrooms right now. Get you in there. I can also get them in the press, though they have nothing to do in there, but that's the least of my worries. Alright, you've delivered the wood. Let's get you in there. That'll get them to positives. Now I just have to worry about the lizards. How do I solve the lizard problem? I don't know. Like, when pies are delivered, that'll be nice, but it will not solve the problem. Not even a little bit. Can I afford another woodcutter? No, I'm literally 1 hostility above the threshold. Ick. You've only got 27 wood. I don't want to have to lose lizards. That sucks. I feel like the game is basically forcing me to right now, though. Ugh. This is intensely unsustainable. Case in point, I can't favor the harpies right now either. I just have to hope they don't leave before I can favor them again. And hope the lizards don't get too low either. May as well I may as well assign some more woodcutters while I can't get below 3. That was a harpy I just heard getting on the woodcutters camp. Appreciate your enthusiasm, but I want beavers there. Alright. Speaking of which, the beavers' resolve is just high enough. Yeah, I can't do that though. Definitely can't do that though. Ooh boy. I think I'm gonna lose some harpies unless I have wood available somewhere. I mean, I don't think they'll get to the, I don't think they will be able to deliver this to the hearth in time. Ooh, you stole some wood. Good. Kind of. Alright. We can run one single woodcutter, sack 1 wood, and get us just barely into positive to stop the harpies from leaving. Just barely. Ah! I ran out of wood just at the wrong time. No! Butts. Harpy has left the colony. She couldn't hold out for 5 seconds. It hurts. Alright. Can't say I didn't try. Might have to be rich glades, weirdly enough. Normally I don't pick this, but since there's no fertile ground anywhere, the glades are kind of my only source of food, so having them have more stuff in them is wise. I'll definitely take some more parts and some pipes. That sounds good to me. Alright. Let's get the beavers back to woodcutting. Is that all of them? Pretty much. Could take this guy out of the rain mill. It's not, just makes him happier, but I need him to be more productive right now. Okay, harpy in the rain mill. That'll make us some flour so we can make more pies. Speaking of pies, I should definitely have 2 lizards making pies. In fact, I want 3 lizards making pies. Let's take you out of there. Get more carrying capacity to make everything more efficient. And check our order. That's a trap. Ooh, that's also +5 to plank production. Dang it! Vile tempter! How dare you present me with +5 plank production? You disgusting, vile temptress. Or tempter. Genderless tempter. Oh, that's spicy as heck. That's a truly, truly bad idea. But let's do it. Gotta get some people back on gathering. Yeah, feeling a bit of a labor shortage right now. But, you know, it's yet another thing I just kind of have to deal with. Might not need this many people making pies, but it's very important to have pie. Right now it's feeling just very critical that we are flush with pie. We have enough coats now, at least. Ooh, we have no one making fabric, though. Hey, since you can't make coats, go make fabric. What a great plan. I'm a genius. Awkwardly, need for clothing is fully sated right now, so I can't actually do that until I get more harpies / beavers. Which kind of sucks. But anyway, Devilish Curiosity has been done. Deliver. +5 to plank production. That makes our lumber go kinda nutty, which is great. I will need a beaver chopping wood now, or making planks, basically. Okay, put a harpy there, put a beaver there, and now let's check the glade and see how much we're screwed. The lightning catcher. Okay. Okay. This is definitely one of the Forbidden Glade events that screws me the least. I think ideally I burn this down. I mean, it destroys 4 random buildings in the settlement periodically, which, don't get me wrong, that sucks a lot. But, man, Sahilda's cookbook and a bunch of good resources, I kind of want to just burn this down. Fixing it is a reputation point, which is very nice. And it is doable with oil. And I have a good production of oil, but I have no way of making containers of any sort. So fixing it is very difficult. But, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to plan to burn this down next year at the start of Drizzle. And in the meantime, I need to collect like 30 oils in some form or fashion. Preferably not of stuff we can eat. This'll work. Plant fiber can be turned into oil, so can wheat, although I still feel like I want to turn the wheat into flour when I can. I did mention before that pies feel very critical right now. But yeah, we just kind of have to let this guy zap us for a while. So I'm very unfortunate that I managed to get the one node I don't have the 2-star camp for. That was kind of rude of the game, gotta be honest. Did I salvage anything yet? Not really. Bakery doesn't do anything for me. Stamping mill allows for pottery, but I don't really have a way of getting clay outside of mining copper. Explorer's Lodge wouldn't be bad. It does hit everybody in terms of services, though I have no way of making scrolls or training gear. So basically all this would get me is +1 to global resolve, which, like, while not bad, certainly, is kind of lackluster. We're going to get this eventually. So I don't need the crystallized dew production. Ick. I think I'll take the Explorer's Lodge here. It might become useful soonish. That's just gonna have to be how it is. I need more housing again. Gotta get another harpy house down. It is, however, very, very difficult right now to spare anyone from what they're doing currently. Probably can use one less person on the furnace, though, to be fair. Everybody is fully pie-sated. So, it's not crazy to go ahead and fix that. Low on fuel again. Gosh, I have 9 woodcutters. How am I this low on fuel? Man. This is very rough. I'd love to start mining that coal deposit. I also should consider putting down another hearth. So we're about to hit 20 people. Once you hit 20 people, it's time to start migrating those people elsewhere. God, this is rough. Ultimately, what I really need to do is to start trading. Because that was gonna be my win condition, and I have yet to actually attempt to win through it, which is kind of funny. Hello, Valise. What do you got for me? Firekeeper technique would be very helpful. But yet again, I find myself bereft of anything I could really afford to sell him. All the more reason I need to get packs of building materials made and stored away. Whew. We're in a rough spot, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a kiln or like a better source of coal, I'd probably be in a better spot. I might have to... Ugh, this is such a long way away from the warehouse. I might have to put a warehouse up here. Which I don't like, but, you know, putting it next to the ancient proto-wheat certainly is worthwhile. But I can't... But, you know, that would come after I've got a 2-star forager's camp. Because right now, I can't really use the mushwood at all. Or the proto-wheat. The ancient proto-wheat. They say that wheat has been there since the first grains of sand fell through the hourglass of time. And those first grains were the proto-wheat. I feel you booing that. It's justified. But it doesn't mean I have to like it though. I am struggling a whole lot. Might have to cut a woodcutter just so I have a builder. Even though, again, I really can't afford to not get more wood. Also, the woodcutters have to walk a very long way with this right here, because I have forbidden them to go into the dangerous glade. It's a little scary. I've opened up like 2 of them. 2 of them, right? I think 2 of them. I guess I could check out the hostility meter. Yeah, I've opened up 2 dangerous glades, which means it's -4 when I get hit for hostility, which I'm going to do that on the regular pretty soon. I have to like really pray I get a good hostility reduction cornerstone like soon. How are you doing in here? Still haven't made nearly enough copper to make any tools whatsoever. I guess because most of our copper is sitting in the mine untouched. Fair. Oof. We're really that low on bugs, huh? Yeah, I need 2 people in this trapper camp for sure. But it's so hard to pull people off of what they're doing. It's rough. I do not feel confident going into the storm this year. Not in the slightest. There's the distant thunderclap that would make me put people on the blight post if I had any blight. But we really just are struggling. I can't even think about getting into rain punk. Especially since like none of our buildings use drizzle water and that's the only geyser we found. I really don't have the people I need to sustain a rain collector, that's for sure. Ick. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we can get to 3. That helps a lot. Not quite enough, though, is the issue. Can't put the harpies anywhere they'd like. Might be able to get the beavers happy enough to favor the harpies. Hello, Infinidave. You know, I'm really struggling this game. If you want to be a little merciful, I wouldn't say no. Why? I mean, it's fair. Oh boy. That's rough. There is a cooldown on leaving that kind of thing. Trappers can't run out of deposits. I hope I have more meat. Really don't. But then again, we can make egg pies, so that's fine. As long as we have something to turn into pies. Thank you for the mercy, Infinidave. Appreciate it. I'm only gonna just barely get through this storm intact. In fact, I probably won't get through it intact, to be honest. Probably gonna lose some lizards. Or, at the very least, struggle mightily to keep my lizards here. Beaver resolve is low. Ah! Why is beaver resolve? Oh, we ran out of coats, didn't we? Yeah, we ran out of coats. Okay, well, solvable. Just put someone else making coats. We have the fabric, sort of. I forgot acid rain. No wonder we're not getting much fabric. Why is everything terrible? Now we have all these upset beavers. Can't afford to unhappy the harpies. Alright. We're gonna have to sack some wood, and we don't have a lot of it to sack. But we're just gonna have to cross my fingers and hope we have just enough to get through the storm. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next storm at all. Probably just, you know, tuck my head between my knees and whimper. That seems like a solid plan for next year. It's also very hard to make packs of provisions with our current resource setup, i.e. having no resources whatsoever. Yeah, you have no wood. In fact, return that wood, please. Can put that in the makeshift post. Any other wood I'm not accounting for? Up here, maybe? Because you're making copper bars. That does take wood. Alright. No more of that. Favor the harpies again. Hopefully the lizards leave slowly enough that we get through the storm without losing anybody. Again. I could probably afford it, given my impatience is only at like 5. But it's not something I want to just be blasé about. Yeah, this is worth upgrading. Gonna cut it real close, aren't we? Cutting it super close. Ooh boy. We gotta take you off the trapper's camp and put you on the hearth. That will get us that final inch. Or not? Oh my god, alright. Put you in the furnace. That'll get us the final inch. Right? Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. That's some BS right there. Alright. And now I need more people. We'll deal. Alright. Get out of the mines and get back to woodcutting. You get out of the rain mill and pointlessly sitting there to make you happy. Do need to make oil, because I'm about to have all of my buildings blown up. And I would like that to not happen like often and repeatedly. So I really need to solve this. I do have the planks for it. Maybe instead of planks, I just use. Maybe instead of oil, I just use planks and I just effing send it. That's probably fine. Oh wait, the lizards are gonna leave. I can't possibly take this much hostility, can I? Yeah, it seems unlikely. Gosh. Oh, God. How do I solve this? Everything's terrible. If you put root beer in a square glass, do you just get beer? Yes. Extra amber? That's not going to solve my problem. I need some sort of hostility reduction game, please. God dang it. Even if I dropped every woodcutter, which I do not want to do, which I can't afford to do, let's be clear about that, I still don't even get close to solving this. That's 600 hostility is just too much. Like I literally can't. Oh God, I need help. This is just so terrible. Order? Discover another forbidden glade, huh? I mean, that's a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I'm not interested. I have no way of making skewers right now. But only the lizards eat them? Yeah, I don't think Utopia is ever actually gonna happen. Nor is playing with fire, to be honest. Am I crazy that maybe another Forbidden Glade is the solution here? Maybe if there's one that's very convenient. There's one. That's one. That's yeah, those are. God, I don't think I can even chop fast enough to get to those. Never mind actually solving the event. Yeah, that's just a no-go. Okay. Option 2, playing with fire. Better copper bar production, which is value. It might just have to be that. I really don't want to open up 4 dangerous glades, though. These don't count. Unfortunately, the events in dangerous glades don't count as dangerous glade events. At least not as much as I'd like. I need more housing. Need more everything. Ugh. Ugh. Starting with 150 hostility always bites me in the butt. I always think, oh, how bad could the extra hostility possibly be? And then they give me greater threat. And it's just like, oh, yeah, you better hope you stay below 4, otherwise everybody will instantly start leaving. And I'm like, why? Why you do this to me? What have I done to you? What have I done to you to upset you so? Apart from existing, I suppose. Anyway. It's definitely worth getting a warehouse up here. I do plan on mining this for coal at some point. And if I ever get a forager's camp, I will be very glad to have a warehouse next to the ancient proto-wheat. That will be super duper helpful. But for now, we're still struggling a lot. Let's sell some trade goods. Selling stuff is basically how I plan to win. Even though it has not been working out even remotely so far. Certainly love to pick up the coats or the trade logs, but I am very, 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 very low on anything I can turn that into. So that sucks. The wine is not doing me any good sitting in my warehouse. We do have plenty of flour because we get mushrooms from trees. I wish it was a better price, but it's the price I have. Okay. Just gonna have to deal. Okay, you've capped out on that, which is lovely to see. You can swap to there. Someone in the lumber mill making planks again, because this is like, the planks feel like it's my only real win condition right now. Turning 7 planks out of 3 wood seems real good. Seems real good. But it's problem is that despite the fact that I've got incredible lumber production, I just have no frickin' wood. And I have not been offered a single cornerstone that gives me more wood. This game feels like a very slow trip to a loss. And there went the lightning. There went the lightning. Alright. Crude workstation blew up. The hearth blew up? Yikes. Luckily it only takes a plank to fix. A beaver house blew up. Could have been worse. Furnace worker left? Low resolve. Oh, was that during that was during the storm. I just never clicked it off. It's fine. Man, I've never seen a destroyed hearth before, actually. That's kind of crazy. Oh, the trapper's camp broke too. That's not great. I need that to eat. Yeah, we're all hungry now. That's scary. Okay, I guess we can turn on mushroom consumption then. Before literally all the lizards leave. Bloody hell. Why aren't you eating the pies? There's plenty of pie. Lizards, what's wrong with you? Eat the pie. Good lord. God, this poison is also very rough. It's very mean of you to make a game that is going very badly and make it much, much worse. I found the cookhouse. I also found the tavern. And the guild house. I did find some good stuff here. Do I have any way of making scrolls? Yes. Very poorly, though. Which might have to do. Shoot. I mean, this opens up skewers. I'm not planning on doing the skewer thing anyway. So maybe that's fine. Like, the guild house is kind of like, it feels like what I kind of need, sort of, but also maybe the tavern is what I need. This is I can just shove extra people into it for +3 resolve during the storm, which could be a big difference maker. The guild house would be like more resolve over time, given that I plan to do a lot of trading, even though I'm not doing any right now. I think I'm in a big enough emergency where the tavern is kind of like the play. As much as I don't like that being the play, I think it's just actually the play. Anything to keep people from leaving during the storm at this point. Like, literally anything. Oof. Ay, ay, ay. We are just in so much trouble. How are you hungry? We have 14 pies. You should all be eating pie. Honestly now. Beavers are also hungry. It's my fault for not letting them eat any mushrooms, but in my defense, I was trying to turn that into flour to make pie. Oof. Without the trapper camp, we have no way of making pie out of anything. Which is bad. Everything's falling apart! My precious colony is disintegrating before my very eyes. I don't like that. God, that's a bad idea. Alright, Trapper's Camp is complete. Good. Get the lizards back on it so we can make pie again. All of our wood is basically going into the Forbidden Altar. Which, fair enough, kind of needs to happen. I need someone's stone cutting, because we are out of that. You are out of stuff to turn to provision packs, and we have 10, so I guess we're good. Really wish they hadn't made the get rid of the ingredients in this building sound so squishy. I could have done without the squish. But I'm not a game developer. I am very happy that they changed this to be back on the front page so that I can just see what I need to upgrade the hearth at a glance again. That was very nice. That change sucked. That change sucked a lot. You have capped out on lumber, which is a bit of a surprise. The rain mill is just not producing lumber fast enough, or packs of goods fast enough, which, like, okay. I'm not gonna sweat that. That can be slightly inefficient. I think there's bigger problems. Sure would love to make biscuits out of something. I mean, I could. I have enough to make 20 biscuits. Like, it might be enough to justify making some. I don't know why I built this field kitchen. Woodcutter's camp has run out of trees, because we haven't broken into the glade at all, and we're not going to. Fair enough. Go over here. Alright. We can fairly easily drag enough people over here to make to upgrade this hearth and get a nice bonus resolve out of it. Only issue is clearing enough space and getting enough stuff built in time, basically. Yeah, nope. Not enough bricks, not enough wood. I really need the help of the altar, like real badly. Also, if you want to like start making it so that packs of building materials are on offer, I'd love that, because the only thing I make in excess right now is planks. And even then, not that much. And then we got this jerk. I still have no idea how I'm going to solve this. I mean, I could make oil. I could make oil and fix it, but I would need some measure of containers. I still have no way of making those. I could buy 60 from a trader. It might be end up what I have to do, because I cannot, 600 resolve is just impossible to deal with. It's just actually impossible. Ugh. At least we don't have any blight this year. God, even favored lizards are only sitting at 9. That's so rough. This is just savagely difficult right now. I need to have 150 less hostility, gosh darn it. Oh my lord. Really? That doesn't get me there? Oh god. That's terrible. Oh, that's bad. Oh, gosh golly jeepers. That's terrible. That's bad. Super duper bad. Where's my extra lizards? They're in the furnace. Alright. If I get you there and unpause, once that hearth is going, it should get me minus 30 hostility, which won't get me there. It'll get me to where I can start sacrificing goods, though. Shoot. Even with the biscuits, the harpies are upset. This is terrible. Oh my god, this is bad. Can I get away with only saccharine 1? No, I cannot. My god, this is gonna be a disaster. I needed the tavern to be upgraded. I can't really move the houses either, because that costs wood and we don't have any. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I just legit have no idea what I'm gonna do to solve any of this. Because I'm already losing people and I'm while burning wood. It's like, what do? I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Be like, hey, guess what? I'm just losing a bunch of people this game, is what's happening. Dang it, math! Stop leaving me with like a single hostility point. Alright, collect as much wood as you can, I guess. Oh, Lord. People are just gonna leave. So when one person leaves, I think I can cut all my woodcutters and that'll solve it. Yeah. I mean, I have to be very generous with my definition of solved, but we're not like bleeding profusely anymore. Probably gonna lose lizards again. I guess the solution to that is bring more in. Fun. Love that for us. I guess there's an off chance I can there's an off chance I can like favor them and then sacrifice enough to keep them around. I might be able to cheese that a little bit. But once again, I'm going to go into the next storm and just sit here wondering what I'm going to do about the next storm. The fire is going out. I have no woodcutters. And no fuel whatsoever, huh? Oh. I see. Okay. Well then. I guess that's a little frightening, isn't it? God, there's a blight storm next. Just storm 2. Oh my lord. Prestige 11 is kicking my butt. I guess I should change the stream info to Prestige 11, huh? Because that's what I'm doing. I was planning on doing 6, but I'm so far away from the Citadel I can't do anything below Prestige 10. Alright. We have barely made it. By the skin of our teeth, we are out of the storm. We found some hostility reduction. That's really critical. Wish I had that a long time ago. These guys seems okay. Seems fine. Okay. Let's get the lizards in the furnace. Because we need bricks and pie and copper. And the trapper's camp is still full up, which is exactly what we need to be happening. You can swap to the hearth. I can put some excess people in the forager's camp. Start getting some wheat. Not crazy. Hey, building material trade route. Just what I was hoping to see. Close Renwald. Would you like a lot of building materials? You would love some. Gosh, the temple could be like quite a bit of hostility reduction. I have been sacking a lot over the course of the game. It's only at 20 right now, which is not great. Am I gonna get 1 amber from somewhere? Not currently. Guess I could sell all those provisions, which I don't want to do, if I'm being real. Ick. I don't like that one little bit. But I guess I'll deal. Alright. I don't know how much the temple saves my life in this game, but it sure ain't gonna hurt. In fact, I want that more than the tavern. Probably. Well, obviously I need to, you know, have it facing the correct way. I'm not a monster. Alright. Okay. Out of fuel. The fire is not going out yet, though. Right? Right? This is a full meter? Sure is. That's good. Oop, nope. There went the last bit of fuel. Okay. Would anybody? Yeah, no hope. Minus 20 resolve to everybody. Yeah, that's spiced. I honestly don't know how wood is this precious right now. Especially with like 3 fully staffed woodcutters working to get more of it. It's crazy. Well, it's also because I never got a +2 wood collection cornerstone. But that never feels like it's essential, but man, I'm feeling it. I am feeling the lack. How's this going? God, I'm actually out of rocks. I think this is the last of my rocks. I have no way of making bricks now. Also, this effort is still existing. Ah! This is so intensely bad. Everything that's happening right now is bad. What's your problem? No cloth, because no one's making cloth. Fair enough. Why is this crude workstation? Oh, because it got blown up during the storm. That resets everything it was doing. I don't like that. Wish they'd save that. Till these houses are built, there's no point getting a firekeeper over there. It's a little hostility reduction, but at this point, what does it matter? God, I want to burn this down so bad. I want to destroy this with many fiber of my being. But it's just not possible right now. I've only got one boon from the altar, and boy, it better be a good one. Hello. Okay. Many things were destroyed. Oh, the woodcutter camp was blown up. It's not super great. Beaver house. The crude workstation blew up again. Oh my god. Alright. I don't care that much about the shelter. You're out of wood, huh? some point we're gonna have to pop into this dangerous glade just to get more wood available. Not great. As I don't want to make Greater Threat even worse. I still haven't been offered the Foragers camp in any way, shape, or form either. Not from a blueprint reward, not from a trader. It's just really bad. Everything's really just bad. Oh man, are we about to run out of mushrooms too? We are. Holy heck. What do I even do? Well, I guess you get to go on the blight post at least. Gonna need to fully staff that. Gonna need another trapper's camp or something. I don't like depending on just the trees for my mushrooms. But it kind of feels like I got no choice right now. I need a second trapper's camp. Let's just demolish this. As long as it's useless. Let's get another trapper's camp, get a bunch of eggs from somewhere. Get that meat. I'm getting closer to the point where I might be able to handle plus 600 hostility. Just a little bit though. My lord. Low on fuel. Yeah, that's what happens when all of our wood turns into purging fire. And that's all my bricks. I definitely want this mine up here. But man, I queued up this warehouse ages ago, but we have no bricks. Do we have ways of making bricks still? Yeah, it's just the furnace is doing a lot. Also, this takes 12 bricks, so it's kind of my fault. Don't really have spare parts, don't have spare tools. I could open a nice medium cache with that, get some funds, but part of me feels like I'm gonna need to keep those to fix this. 'Cause right now, everything's terrible. come to storm. Low on fuel again. Awesome. Well, we have just enough fuel to make it through the storm, so that's something. Well, enough purging fire. Don't have nearly enough fuel whatsoever for anything. Ah, this. Alright, Isabel, save my life, please. This is not saving my life. This is super not saving my life at all. I mean, trade logs is nice, don't get me wrong, but I needed something way stronger. I am in deep right now. I am in just so intensely deep right now. Sure does feel like I'm about to lose half my colony. Sure does feel that way. It sure and surely do. Holy hell, this is bad. It's just exceptionally bad. Don't have nearly enough wood to start sacking. Yep. It's just real bad. Ah. Finadava's left. Yep. Remember what I said about just losing half my colony this storm? I think it's just gonna happen. Come on. We're literally at 1. Ugh. Oh, are all our lizards in a happy spot? Not really. Bloody hell. This is exceptionally painful. We don't have any wood to sack. We barely have wood to keep the fires lit. Just so much is bad right now. Fire's going out. Okay. We stopped a little bit. We're no longer bleeding villagers, so that's something. Again, though, oh my god. No, Harpies, stop, I beg you. Please, just no more. No more of this. Please. Okay. Well, unless something changes real drastically, I am going to lose. End of sentence. Like, there's just nothing I can do. Feels like I'm just slowly going to die. Do I have a better option? No. Sure would love all these. How on God's green earth do I pull it back from this? is just getting progressively more impossible every year. Completely out of flour now? No, you were just capped. Okay, well, that's some good news. Alright. The only thing I see this working out is getting a resolve point from something. And I'm gonna have to just get something absolutely amazing from Isabelle, or I'll just die. Stormwater geysers, crazy. Although, I really can't afford to get any more blight than I already have. At the very least, we found some rocks. Can get that going. Do you happen to have, like, a bunch of pottery? You do. Oh, you're gonna be just short, aren't you? I need 60 and I need 55 and you only have 50. Must you be this cruel to me, game? Must you? Okay. This has some pottery. This has enough pottery. That puts me at 25 out of 60. So I only need 35. Just takes all my money. All of it. Literally all of it. Alright. Well, at least we got a reputation from the trade hub doing that. Okay. 40 there, as long as I make 2 tools. Well, I mean, as long as I make 2 tools twice, otherwise known as 4 tools. I can fix the lightning catcher. It'll get me a rep point, which will give me just a tiniest bit of breathing room, just a tiny fractional amount. And it's gonna have to be enough. Alright, we have to cut woodcutters because we need the stone extremely badly. Mine's empty. Maybe this mine will be our savior. It won't get built though. I don't have anywhere near enough time to build that. What am I even thinking? Ugh. I just kind of have to have everything done this year. Or I lose. Copper bar production needs to start again because I need copper to make tools. And without tools, I can't complete the quest, and without completing the quest, we'll all die. Well, we won't all die, but I will be fired, and that's basically as bad. Alright. to do about the escaped convicts? Like, I'm hoping to get enough stone to arrest them, is the answer to that question. I certainly wouldn't mind 5 more people, given how many I've lost. But I can't take 8 resolve. It just actually would ruin me. And the rewards aren't exactly amazing. I desperately need the Queen's Grace right now. From anywhere I can get it. Alright, you can pop out of that. You go there. These lizard houses are just never actually going to get built, are they? Nor is this temple. You just do not have the bricks or the fabric. Still using this stupid crude workstation to make all my fabric. Funny thing is, we have an absolute truckload of leather we could turn into fabric, but we just don't. We just don't have the throughput. Alright, how many rocks are we sitting at? 29. That's not 45 at all. I need it to be 45 though, is the thing. Alright, Blizzard is emptying out this cache, getting us just enough pottery to finish this nonsense. And you guys have made enough copper for the tools we need, and also lightning just destroyed a bunch of stuff. Mostly beaver houses. I think this storm has something against beavers. The Stonecutter's camp? That's terrible! I need the rocks, though. Ah, that's bad. Oh, I hate that. I hate that a lot. Gosh. Oh my lord. Alright. Isabel's blessing is gonna have to be pretty amazing for me to live, I think. At least we have pie. We have so much pie, I'm starting to worry we have made too much of it. But we have nothing to turn into biscuits, so, you know, whatever. Okay, have you delivered the copper yet? No, you're on a coffee break. I mean, like, far be it for me to halt you from your union-mandated relaxation time. God, we need those woodcutters working again. Real bad. We need these built. We just have no fabric. It's all being turned into coats, which, I mean, I need coats too. It's not like it's a terrible, terrible thing that's happening. Actually, while you're busy with tools, let's drag the fabric out of there. And maybe, just maybe, we can produce enough so that we can do something with it. At least I have infinite leather. That's nice. Okay. A lizard house is now built. Huzzah! Okay. get people back on stone cutting if I wanted to. Well, the storm is about to hit, which is terrible. I didn't stockpile any wood. Ah! Ah! You've run out of trees. You've run out of trees? Good goodness. Alright, over here then. Gosh, jeepers. Okay. Have we made enough bricks yet? Sort of. Okay, we kind of have, in a very loose sense, we have enough bricks. So I can stop turning stone into bricks. Trapper's camper ran out of meat. No problem, there's plenty. Just get eggs. All of the eggs. How many people are here? 18? Could move this over. Could move 2 of these over. That would get me a small bonus resolve. Yes. Yeah, that feels hideously essential. And terrifying that that is how essential it is. Okay. Storm has arrived. Terrible, but we'll deal. Okay, Isabel. I really need hostility reduction. Okay, well, none of that's hostility reduction, and I have no way of rerolling it. So, F me, I guess. Like, trade negotiations is actually pretty great. That'll actually, that might save the run a little bit, because I can just kind of barely get away with selling more aggressively now. Just barely, though. I still can't afford any wood loss here. Because if I can't sacrifice wood here, it's just a loss, is what happens here. Because if I hit hostility 4, there's nothing I can do, dude. How's our tool production looking? Have you made enough tools? No. You have enough. You do have enough copper to make enough tools, though. So that is certainly a bonus. Let's get that gone, so maybe one of our 6 builders can claim it to finally build that last lizard house. Oh god, I'm out of fuel. God, that didn't last long, did it? Oh, and these guys are gonna destroy caches. Everything is awful. Oh. Maybe if that gets built? Maybe. Don't have any wood to sack. Is there any just kind of lying around? Some of the lumber mill. That's about all of it. Sure is all of our wood. 14 whole wood. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. I can't get Harpy resolve low enough because we ran out of coats. Really? Oh, we're just kind of hit that in-between part where there's just there weren't any in the storehouse when they needed to be delivered. All right. Okay. Okay. We lose in Harpies then. Can't possibly sacrifice enough wood to keep us out of danger either. Yep. Yep. Feels a whole lot like I'll be riding the lightning for a while. That is ungood. It is very ungood. Hate that a lot. Hate that a whole lot. Okay, the temple. If the temple gets built, there may be a chance. Okay. There is actually a chance. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. You left. Son of a... Oh, God. When he left... Oh, we dipped below the threshold of a level 2 encampment. And we gained 40 hostility back. Okay. Okay. And we have just enough people that the one person extra is pushing us over the threshold. Cool, bro. That's cool. Love that for us. Ugh. Boy, I really didn't like to go back to plan lose half my colony again. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good at all. Will you please deliver the coats so the harpies stop leaving? Oh my lord. Where did my tools go? I had more tools than this game. Where did my tools go? They weren't like used as emergency fuel, were they? That's just nonsense if that happened. I would be so annoyed. I would be fantastically annoyed. Okay. No hostility reduction again, huh? Frequent patrols might have worked. Well, we are gonna get -10 from it. Ugh. That's something, I guess. Like, for real though, what happened to all my tools? Were they actually burned? Is it not... Does it count as fuel, like, for real though? It's not just listed in there because of a weird bug or something? God, I hope not. Ay, ay, ay. Can we just burn this now? For some reason I lost a bunch of tools. That's not great. Can we just burn this down now, though? We can. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're burning this effort down. We're arresting the convicts once they blow up all the caches that I desperately need for victory points. And we live through another storm. It's just gonna... It's kinda just gonna have to be how it is. You guys need to get back in the trappers camp. So we have food. And that's all I can do. Nope, can't afford that. We were that close. Alright. It is what it is. This will get done before this next storm, right? 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 We're out of planks. We're out of planks. I need a beaver making planks. Ugh. Game, could you be less unrelentingly painful? I'd appreciate that a great deal. Minute 26, huh? Okay. Oh, is that because of this impatience? It was. Ah. Okay, can't speed it up any. What is the emergency plan gonna be then? Is there one? Can I open this cache and get a rep point out of it? I will be short. fact, I'm 0.01 short from opening up a medium cache and being fine. Oof. So it has to be a large cache, but I'm pretty sure the looters destroyed all the large caches. And only left that one. Oh no, there's one there. Okay. Oh wow, it takes 2 minutes and 29 seconds to open it up, huh? Okay, there's no way to speed this up. Unless I got sea marrow from somewhere. Not enough impatience left to spare for this action. Okay, I was kind of hoping I could cheese that. Fair. This can't happen. Just lose? I guess is my plan now. Sure does feel like my plan is just lose. Which is not my favorite plan. For sure. No building materials whatsoever to build 20 harmony decorations with. If I tore down enough buildings, maybe? Maybe. That's a real big maybe. Okay. So I need 10 of these ancient tombstones. I am not going to worry about aesthetics right now, because I'm about to lose the game. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 2 each. These are the highest priority, and I need 40 of every building material. We'll tear down this, get us some bricks. What else can we tear down? I guess we can tear down this and this. Still not enough. Can't help but notice. That doesn't get us any of the building materials we need. What year is it? Year 8? We can rebuild that, I'm sure, at some point. Press, you're out of here. I don't have nearly enough cloth. Oh, I can't just burn the harpy houses down. That's madness. I don't think I can get a crude workstation up in time. Highly doubt it. I need more fabric. I mean, I have to blow up the harpy houses. Oh God. That's terrible. Okay. Okay. The rain mill? Does have some fabric in it. Is there fabric sitting around in the smithy? Sure is. Okay. Stop making coats, please. We're kind of, we're in what you might call, desperate straits. Okay. That's 10 people building, But even with 10 people building, I don't think that's going to be enough. So let's just get literally everybody who's not working on a Glade event or keeping the fire up. Just build. In fact, I don't need this to happen. Oh god, that's going to destroy buildings! Oh god! Okay. I mean, that's 19 builders. I can just blow up a harpy house at the at the most extreme end of it if I need. Yeah. Yeah, all of this has been allocated, so that's nice to see at least. Deliver those immediately, please. Like, to be sure, it feels extraordinarily unlikely I get all of these done in the next 47 seconds. But imagine if I do. That would be pretty cool. Okay. This goes. Yup. Okay. 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 Might actually be getting there. Holy cow, am I actually gonna get there? That shouldn't be possible, honestly. Oh, that's just filthy. That's disgusting. I've never done something more disgusting in my entire gaming career. I should be ashamed that worked. Okay. Somehow alive. But at what cost is the real question. Oh, lordy. Alright. We need the lightning catcher destroyed as fast as possible so we can get out of this hideously, ridiculously high hostility. And boy, sure would be nice if we got something like really super great out of this. That's a nothing really super great out of this. Skewers is useless. Tool shop, also kind of useless. Might not be as useless as I'm saying, granted. Barrels would be, like, okay if I could, like, get metal at any point ever. Maybe the tool shop is good for extra tools? I do need to be very efficient with what little material I have. So let's stop making tools here. Only make coats. I guess we don't need this bonus workstation anymore. Get the lizards back to the trappers' camps. Make sure the Glade events are fully stocked. They are good. Okay, someone on the rain mill for some measure of flour. Someone on the lumber mill because we need planks. Rest of the beavers back to wood cutting for sure. Oh wait, no, we can't afford that, can we? Because then the lizards will be very upset. Is there a place I can put a lizard so that he's not upset? No. Balls. Balls. Wait. Okay. Okay. So, I don't have enough building materials for the temple, but, 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 I know where we can get a lot of them. Yes, this is the way. There's absolutely. This is efficient. This is efficient viceroying, is what's going on here. Yes. We will also need to pop open this cache at some point. Or we lose. Because that's where we're at. Woodcutter's camp has no trees. No trees whatsoever. You just go up here where there's more trees again. Same with you. Oh, happy clearance, everybody. About to hit another storm. Won't that be fun? Won't that be a lark? Oh, we'll love that. We're gonna have so much fun during the next storm. What's the lizard's problem? You ran out of pie? You ran out of pie. Okay, you know, fair. Oh gosh, I was really hoping that last house would push you over the edge and make you all happy again. But nope. Oh god, that's not even gonna finish before the storm? Ugh. 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 Gosh, that's bad. Oh good, more things blew up. That's what I needed. Oh, a lizard house. That's super what I needed. Oh, the furnace! Oh god. That's where all of my lizard resolve is coming from. Oh my god. The aim on that. Holy cow. They could not have aimed that any better. That just hit all of the buildings I could not afford to lose. Literally all of them. God, I had like an instant of hope game. Did you have to tear that away from me so dramatically? I guess you did. Oh my god, lizards are just going to leave. Oh god, if it blew up all those pies that we made, I'm gonna be livid. Pretty sure it did. It sure did. Oh my dear sweet Jesus. How in the actual heck am I going to do this? I don't know. You haven't even started making pie yet. Oh, and we're out of coats. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I got that in at the nanosecond it had to. Oh, never mind. They just left. I'm low on fuel too. Oh, good. This is such a disaster. Oh, God. That didn't do it. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, sweet, merciful Christ. I am so screwed. I am intensely screwed. This is just kind of a slap in the face, to be honest. Man, remember like way back when I was like, too bad I've never been offered a forager camp to make use of that really great proto wheat. I'm just gonna be sitting here never ever getting it. Never gonna make use of it at any point. Okay. No fuel, no hope. And 27 seconds until I can even begin to contemplate salvaging this incoming disaster. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I hate that solution a lot. I don't want that to be the solution at all. Oh, I don't want that at all. Oh god. I'm gonna have to pop into 3 dangerous glades simultaneously. In order to get the resolve point I need to live. Oh, goodness me. It is hard to express how much I hate that. Alright. Need to make sure I'm 1 tree away from every single one of these glades. How is this that bad? Right. Minus 44 from hostility. Right. Okay. Fair. I can solve that in 20 seconds. Maybe. So if y'all just want to hang on for 20 seconds, maybe we'll, okay. You died. Shoot, right. We're at hostility 7, so people are gonna start wandering into the forest and dying. Okay. Well, that's all solved in the next 7 seconds, so, you know, cross fingers, I guess. Don't die. Okay. Hostility is no longer 17 cotillion. That's good. What is not good is that we're still completely out of wood. And we have no way of lowering hostility without some bricks. Do we have any? Have you guys made any bricks? No, you're making pie, which I do need you to do. Okay, just blow these up again. Oh, this is, they both de-leveled because I lost too many people. Okay. And I can't move them because I can't afford it because I have no wood. Okay. Whoo boy. Well, I still have my backup plan that I deeply, deeply hate, which is die, basically. Just let everyone leave. It's fine. We didn't need any of these guys. It's okay. Everything's fine. Don't need anybody in the village. What is a village with no people? It's a happier place, is what it actually is. Exactly. That's exactly right. So see, look, no more harpies are left, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. It's like flawless, perfect solution. Absolutely flawless and perfect. And there's no downside whatsoever. I'm great at this game. Oh, man. I love being so good at this game. So glad that I've got rid of all these people. We didn't need any of them. We didn't need any of you all. You're all cowards. All y'all are just big old stinky cowards. And you stink. Yes, I'm aware I have new threats. Thank you. I'm aware I'm about to just have endless disaster befall upon me. Yes, that too. That's also a disaster. I know. Thank you. Okay. You're in there, you just have no wood. Fair. You still have beavers there, right? Okay, that's all we really need. That's all we need. We're fine. We're fine. In many ways, we are fine. Also, oh Christ, chop down that tree already, because if you don't, I lose. Like, this is not the time to be delivering stuff to the warehouse. This is chop down that tree or I lose time. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Really was expecting that tree to be chopped down and me to be able to get 1 reputation point from completing an order to extend the game by 1 more year. But, that didn't happen. Sure didn't. Uh... 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 Well, these modifiers just kind of kicked my ass. And there's no getting around it. That was painful. That was a painful, painful loss. And it sucked up 8 years of Blightstorm, which is bad. Alright. 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 I'm gonna have to recalibrate next time, I think. Maybe instead of trying to do both at once, I just do one at a time. Maybe that will be the smart thing I can do. Maybe. Maybe. Just so many little things went wrong there. It's just, okay, well, I'm gonna stop moping and call it a stream. But, thank you for watching this train wreck. I hope it was, I hope the Schadenfreude was at least fun. And, yeah, no stream on Monday. I am, visiting family. But we'll be back on Tuesday. I believe somebody in the static is not going to be there for raid day. Therefore, if they're not, we might not be raiding, so I might do something else. I mean, either way, I will be streaming on Tuesday for surezies at 8, as I always do. So, you know, if you're feeling just extremely bored, come hang out with me and my bevy of strange hats and my odd, somewhat chill demeanor. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, okay. Anyway, calling the stream here again. Thank you again for coming by, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.